What's going on, guys? We are back.
There's only one place to talk.
And we see the Kings getting ready to go. Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, the developing DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, he's got a nasty reputation around the NBA. I mean, he's a very physical player. Sometimes he actually crosses the border of fair play with his tactics. But you won't hear his teammates complaining. they love having him on their side.
And another thing, call him what you want, a fiery competitor, hothead, whatever it may be, good or bad. The one thing that's certain is that he's unpredictable.
Wait, what's up in here?
Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
Well, from their point of view, this has been an ugly matchup this season. They're winless in 3 attempts against these guys. So I think they've got to come out with some energy, some passion, and really try to turn the tables.
Well, I think they can turn the tables, Steve. Those are givens to me, energy and passion, but they've got to be able to do what they do better. That, to me, is going to be the difference. Do who you are better.
Here is Bell after the made shot from Gortat. 6 on the shot clock. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against Memphis.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket. You know, Marcin Gortat, since he was traded from Orlando to Phoenix, has developed into one of the best centers in the league. He can finish at the rim with either hand. He can step out and make a jump shot. He can pass the ball. Playing awfully well.
The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bledsoe gets the
that's from Marcin Gortat.
Kirilenko against Gortat. Misses the wing jab. And Gortat has worked in the offseason with Akeem Olajuwon to develop his post moves.
Yeah, the dream becoming quite the post guru in his retirement days because he was clearly one of the best we've seen in the league. Kobe's been to him, LeBron spent time with him, Dwight Howard. That says a lot about him, but also them, that they would seek him out for help.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Bell. Bledsoe dishes to Dragic. The feed to Tucker. He kicks it to Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Dragic the pass to Bledsoe. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by
Bang!
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. As far as key factors coming into this game, he said that defense is their focus, and he added our shot blocking really gets us that anchor inside and the foundation we need to be successful at that end of the floor. That's something we can count on, and of course, the rest of our defensive execution is just as important, if not more so. Kevin, it's always defense first.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And Tucker kicks to Morris. And Bledsoe, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business out
Damn.
down there with the big fellas.
And that That's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Lenz checked in for the Suns. Bell against Bledsoe. McLemore dishes to Bell. Clock at 6. Landry passes to Bell. Misses the wing J. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Minnesota.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layup. It demoralizes the defense.
Now, here is Bell. After the miss from Len. Here's Karolinko. Gets the...
Karolinko for 3.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Suns trail by 4. There's the dish to Bledsoe. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Landry gets the bucket.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And here's Bledsoe. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Bell. Last game, an incredible
That's the
scoring
edge.
display for him. For the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Now Bell, after the miss 3 from Dragic. Puts up a 3. No good from Bell. Bledsoe right side to the left wing. Here's Tucker. Back to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic from outside. Offensive rebound. Dragic off the pick from Len. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Tucker. He feeds it to Dragic. Morris dishes to Dragic. The tray. No good.
Yeah.
Kings going the other way now. Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through big dog. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris. Tries to keep it alive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows. I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. And you look at Bell, a fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
Boy, that is an impressive number. My goodness, can he keep that up? If he can, boy, he'll continue to have a humongous impact on his team.
Created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of it.
Dragic the pass to Bledsoe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
He's a scrapper. Guys, never slows up and throws his body around with utter disregard for his own safety. You gotta love his approach to the game.
Maybe that takes a toll on him over the course of a season, but really that's the only way he knows how to go about it. And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Now, here is Bell. They get it back. Here's Cousins. Off target at the rim. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Bell against Bledsoe. And Bell kicks to Kirilenko. Back to Bell.
Beauty. Now, this is why the breakaway
In the jam.
plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Now Kirilenko. After the missed three from Morris. Kirilenko kicks to Bell. And the powerful one-handed slam. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Oh, trying for it. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. A moment now to look at the all-time list for blocks in a season. 7'4", Mark Eaton with 5.5 blocks a game. Wow.
That is a ridiculous number, Kevin. Eaton was a two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Just a fourth-round pick out of UCLA back in 1982. I'll tell you what, he sure panned out for the Jazz.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Landry with a screen for McLemore. And the shot is good. And now a 5-point Sacramento lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops or at the very least try to force this team into some bad shots.
Len, that's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now, here is Bell. 1 point in the game.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Now, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Here's Bledsoe. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings leading now by 5. Doubled by Dragic. Bell dishes to Cousins. That is good.
Good for 2.
Cousins has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now here's Dragic. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Len passes to Morris. Len kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Dragic. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Landry, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Bell. From half court, can't hit. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's and now the so it's Sacramento. leading by 5. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Bell's got 25 points in the game.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Channing Frye and Marcin Gortat inside at the 4 and 5. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Lee. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Kings leading now by 5. Bell off the pick from Patterson. And Bell kicks to Patterson. Drills it from outside.
Bang! Patrick Patterson from downtown.
On the board with 3 there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Suns trail by 8.
Well, for Patrick Patterson last season, he was part of a deadline trade from the Rockets to the Kings, and I think he's a good fit with this team. They need outside shooting. He's a face-up 4-man who started to shoot with range out to behind the arc now.
Lee dishes to Frye. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Patterson. And Bell kicks to Thompson. Back to Bell. Kings moving the ball around. Patterson can't get it to go. You mentioned the fit with Patterson on this team. A hard-working player, always has been a good locker room guy.
Yeah, and a former teammate of DeMarcus Cousins at Kentucky as well. So some hope, I would say, that there will be some good influence there. He's a quality defender, something they needed as well.
And that one's good. That's 12 points for Eric Bledsoe.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at
Thompson
inside,
for 2.
forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 12. Tucker, the pass to Bledsoe. Rejected by Bell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Doubled by Gortat. Here's Salmons. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Now here's Bledsoe, averaging 14 points a game. Dishes it to Gortat. The pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Lee. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Krasov's checked in. And Morris subbed in for Channing Frye. Dragic dishes to Krasov. Just 4 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks. Yeah, this big dog in their last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He had 58 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Bell. And Krasov kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Tucker. He has 5. Feeds to Krasov. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a look at the top single-season player efficiency ratings. I love this statistic. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but you know, the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
And, You know, for the Kings, with a new ownership group, a new coach, a new front office, and a new downtown arena on the horizon, it's exciting times for the Kings fans.
Bang!
A lot of newfound optimism around this team, too.
McCallum, he's checked in for the Kings. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number one, the Kings.
Tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
That shot wide open. Morris has got his first 2 points. And the Kings, a team that experienced a period of great success in the 90s, back the late 90s and early this century. But they had undergone a 7-year playoff drought, and Steve, times had gotten pretty dire.
Well, there's a lot of change in the air in Sacramento this season with new ownership, new management, new coaching, and some young talent with Ben McLemore. So I think there's hope going forward for the Sacramento Kings.
Suns trail by 10. Dragic kicks to Morris. Back to Dragic. He dishes it to Tucker. Bledsoe passes to Kravtsov. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bledsoe's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Bell against Dragic. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Those kind of cheese.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
And Phoenix has possession after the Kings pick up 2. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Dragic has got 6.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
And it's sent back by Kravtsov. And he recovers it. Suns trail by 8.
Who's this Kravtsov guy, man?
Right side, Dragic. Out to the wing. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bledsoe for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead early. It's stolen by Dragic. And Tucker kicks to Kravtsov. That one a little long. Kings leading now by 8. For 3, Bell. They grab their own miss. Landry, nice D for Morris.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Kravtsov, good. Kravtsov's got 5 points now.
He's
Well,
coming.
Phoenix, since the All-Star break, you get a look at the numbers they put up. 4th in rebound, 4th in block. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby. Room for improvement, but acceptable.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. I mean, this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Really an extraordinary game for Bell. He's got 33 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And we take a moment to check out the all-time seasons and scoring average. Lo and behold, the great Wilt Chamberlain, the former Kansas Jayhawk, featuring certainly prominently here.
No surprise there, Kevin. I mean, he averaged 50 points for a season. Think about that. Of course, it was a different era for the NBA. There were 20 or 30 more field goal attempts per game than we see now. Much faster game, much looser defense, but still, 50 a game. Think about that.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Suns trail by 6. Passes it to Tucker. The feed now to Morris. And that's going to be a travel.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Andrei Kirilenko. How his last 10 games have gone, averaging about 3 points.
And so we wrap up the first half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. McLemore the 2, Kirilenko the 3. And it's Bell in at the point guard position. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
There's no question.
I'm gonna have more.
The Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in sack.
And Morris comes over to help. Kirilenko dishes to Cousins. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good job,
Cousins has
Marcus.
got 10 points in the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, and Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
Outside Dragic. He kicks to Bledsoe. There's the dish to Morris. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe against Cousins. Nice D from Cousins.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And he gets the bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Suns trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
No good from Dragic.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Bell with it. Now guarded by Dragic. That's good.
It's the wall, and it's good.
Points for Big Dog.
You know, there's a lot of guys who can hit shots when they're left open, but I'm amazed by his ability to hit shots with defenders draped all over him.
Yeah, almost high-fiving him on the follow-through is what it looks like. He knows exactly how much space he needs to get his shot off, and he doesn't even worry about the rest of it. And, Steve, we've also heard people point out how many minutes he plays, which is large. I mean, even more impressive to me isn't simply that he plays those big minutes, it's that he does it full speed 100% of the time.
And he drops it in from the low post. Bell's got 38 points.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He mentioned the need for more use of the pick and roll. It's a basic component of their offense that he said he hasn't seen nearly enough of. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Stay on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the front iron.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter.
Boom! Jam!
Third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way.
Here's Tucker, guarded by Kirilenko. Loose. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. The shot is off. Nice D from Eric Bledsoe. Suns trail by 21. And the layup is good. Bledsoe's got 16 points.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Cousins with a screen on Bledsoe. Bell passes to Cousins. Inside to Landry. Rejected by Morris. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And a chance here to check out the all-time single-season leaders in assists per game. The Utah Jazz's John Stockton, the featured player.
Yeah, and Isaiah Thomas cracking that top 5. This is one of those stats where you have to credit the teammates, too. You got to have shooters and finishers to complete the play. Those two, of course, played on some great NBA teams.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by McLemore. And it's Dragic off the drive. Good! Dragic has got 11.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He thinks the use of ball screens against this defense would make a huge difference, and that's what he relayed to his players. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Bledsoe against Bell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. And you look at Bell, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, the savviest defensive player among the rookie class this season is him. No question, guys. The secret's out. Opponents know they have to worry about him now.
And I guarantee you they are, Steve. I mean, because the number of steals he's come up with are impossible to ignore. They speak volume.
John Selmans, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it goes as the official calls the foul.
Not as smooth as I would like, but
the free throw line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gortat. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Gortat's got 7 points.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Bell kicks to Selmans. He feeds it to McLemore. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Selmans. Sacramento gets it back. Out to Kirilenko. It's Bell on the wing. Inside to Landry. Kirilenko dishes to Bell. Back to Kirilenko. McLemore, the pass to Bell. Another shot. The rebound by Tucker. Tucker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Kings leading now by 17.
You know, you look at the Morris twins, Marcus and Markieff, both played at Kansas, very close to each other. They had to tough it out for about a year and a half on different teams, but now they're reunited in Phoenix. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Here's Tucker. He's got 5. Tipped away. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. That's good from McLemore on the assist by Bell. Bell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Suns trail by 19. Well, you look at the Morris twins. Markieff about an inch taller, but thus far in their careers, the numbers are pretty similar so far.
Both of them natural power forwards with some outside shooting ability, so they can kind of fill that modern floor space.
Whoa! How about that? Wow. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and in a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Gortat with the screen for Dragic. Here's Morris. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively. Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Outside Dragic. Dragic off the pick from Morris. Here's Tucker. Out of bounds. Suns ball is Phoenix.
Bell out of nowhere.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Kings shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Malcolm Lee laying out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Bledsoe in at the one spot.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here are the Suns now. Dishes it to Goodwin. Goodwin gets a screen from Frye. Bledsoe sets the screen for Goodwin. Misses from short range.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
It's Bell on the wing. He's covered by Bledsoe. Thompson. And the shot is good.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Lee. Good. Malcolm Lee. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Bell dishes to Selmans. Bell passes to Fredette. Back to Bell. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Bell's got 44.
They're forcing the ball inside.
Howdy.
It's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Rejected by Bell. Beyond the arc. And another three for Sacramento.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lee kicks to Goodwin. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Into Patterson. Stolen by Len. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bledsoe's got the ball. No good from Lee.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Bledsoe dishes to Lee. The 17-footer. Lee with another miss.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Bledsoe kicks to Lee. No good off the back of the rim. Sacramento's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Fredette gets the
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Bledsoe passes to Lee. Len dishes to Lee. Here's the three. Thompson with the rebound.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And Patterson kicks to Bell. Back to Patterson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Patterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
Yeah, they are not let me hit
Kicks
50.
it to Goodwin. Bledsoe passes to Fry. Lee dishes to Fry. Off target with his 3. The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And Bell kicks to Thompson. That's good from Fredette on the assist by Thompson.
Terrific basketball. It rolls in. That's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
To the left side wing. And here's Fry from the arc. And
Oh,
that one's good.
that's Jimmy Fry.
You got a
I
big
thought it
man who
was
can
Alex
shoot from distance like he can. What a huge bonus that is.
Thompson, a screen on Bledsoe. And Bell kicks to Fredette.
Get it, Jimmer!
You look at Jimmer Fredette, the leading scorer in the nation his senior season at BYU, a huge star, unlimited range on that jump shot. And we know he can shoot and he can score, but the challenge will be to find a position in the NBA. Is he a point guard? Is he a 2 guard? I think eventually he'll find a role and be very productive.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Krasov's checked in, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Eric Bledsoe. Down low. Lang's shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And you know, for Fredette, taken 10th in the 2011 draft and still playing it together.
You know, it's interesting when you look at Fredette. The size and athleticism of the NBA has been a bit of a problem for him, but, you know, in college he was the focal point and could shoot himself into a rhythm. Now he has to adjust to being a bit more of a role player. That's a hard
Jam!
Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
Oh,
one.
man, that was just amazing.
Tries from 16 and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bell off the pick from Patterson. Bell passes to Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And Tucker kicks to Goodwin. Now the pass to Tucker. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. No good with the triple.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Bell with now defended by Goodwin. And again it will fall. That's the good hit
Soft
from Bell.
layup.
Bell's got 53. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Tucker kicks to Goodwin. Feeds to Lee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Kraftsov. Sacramento's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Bell dishes to Thompson. Now, here is Bell. Nice defense on him, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bell's got 55.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Tucker, the pass to Goodwin. Goodwin gets a screen from Kraftsov. Lee goes in. Here's Goodwin. Drains it from beyond the arc. Goodwin got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Bell off the pick from Patterson. Now, here is Bell. Guarded by Goodwin. And Bell kicks to Selmans. Off target from outside. And for the Suns, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And it's blocked by Bell. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Len, and it's Marshall in for Lee. So it's Phoenix now. Marshall with it. He dishes it to Kretsov. Now here is Bell. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Bell's got 57 points. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Lee's checked in. Kretsov dishes to Marshall. The three. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Now here's Lee. Bellinelli is covering. The feed now to Marshall. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lee. Passes it to Plumlee. It's stolen by Salmons. Bell passes to Thompson. Back to Bell. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Lee kicks to Marshall. Shot from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Bell dishes to Thompson. No good. Well, Phoenix shooting an appalling 26% in the 4th quarter. Lee passes to Tucker. Back to Lee. Tries to snap the cold streak. Tucker can't get it to go. The Kings shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72. Adding to this.
Okay, so this is
one more
the
time.
last game.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Big Dog. He came out and let everybody know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Bell's gone a nice 4 of 8 shooting from outside in three-point land. Bell against Lee. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lee. Rejected by Clark. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock.
See if I can just dribble it out.
Bell against Lee. Lee with the steal. Power down with both hands.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so it's Sacramento.
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations on...
So who do we have in the first round? I won Defensive Player of the Year. So we're playing the Grit and Grind Grizzlies. That's fine, I get no VC for... So Durant will be back for a potential... I get 0 XP VC for... Bruh. So you play OKC or the Spurs in the second round. They've come to... And I hope y'all enjoyed it.